Yeah, good afternoon. Happy Sunday to you guys and girls. We are here. Here we are, question mark. We are here. Not a question mark. Let's see. See if we got any areas of interest. Do we have areas? I don't know. A lot of kind of relative equal highs up here on the 15-minute. Kind of holding that lower one. What up, David? Kind of holding this lower 15-minute. Interesting. What do we think is going to happen at open? Is it going to be wild? I was going to admit. Are we going to have a wild open today? Not sure. What do you guys think? Are we going to like pull back at open? Or are we going to rip higher? What do we think? Of course, Denny would call me back now, huh? Husk Trader would call me back now. Husk, you're live on YouTube. What's up? I'm live. Yeah, we're live on the tubes. All right. See ya. I called Husk earlier. He didn't answer. David says down. Doug says dip and rip. Hanska, dip and rip. Oil and gold are up. Let me see. Why is it not showing me that chart? Are you saying that it will go up? I'm assuming. Yeah, we'll kind of see what happens at open. I'm uncertain. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think that this news over the weekend is going to have that big of an impact or not? I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it's going to have some impact. But what that is, I don't really know. Only goes up, thanks. Temps are also sky high, too. Temps are sky high. Iran's response. What was the response there, Doug? I didn't even see anything. What was the response? Any? None? I don't know. Did we not have one yet? Did we have one? In case you guys didn't know, I'm not a big news guy, right? Not a big news guy. That just kind of follow price action. I'm gonna just trade evals. I mean, I have one funded account that I'm willing to put on the line here. Gonna be 102 here next 2 days. Hotter in New Jersey than Vegas. Yeah, it's hot here too. I mean, like I cut grass yesterday and I think I got a little burned. I mean, it's not super hot right now. 92 was the high today, low 69. The high Monday, 93, 96 Tuesday, 95 Wednesday. Little thunder boomers rolling in later in the week, mid to high 80s, you know. The normal stuff. The normal stuff, I would say. I hate summer. I mean, I like summer, but I hate the hot weather. Looking at the news tomorrow, we have 9:45 and 10 a.m. news tomorrow. And then some some FOMC members in the afternoon. Smoking grass. What, did you cut the grass? Yeah, I cut the grass. I had to cut. Finished cutting my yard, and then I cut Crystal's yard yesterday too. So there you go. A little bit of a little work. I got up in the morning and did it. The sun is shining in the Buckeye. Wheat is still eating the cats and the dogs. Mr. Ponzi, I'm thinking back to the last game that Georgia played against Ohio State. I'm thinking back. I'm getting a memory. I can't remember what the score was. It's the only time you get free heat. Yeah, I don't know. Hot weather to me is like, it's like whatever. I prefer the cooler weather. 60 degrees, perfect. 60 degrees is perfect for me. So the 15-second trade last week, I think, was it 3 for 5 last week? The 15-second opening range? I think it was. I think it was 3 for 5. Which, isn't bad. You can take 90 dry western heat, but 80 East Coast drenching humidity is far worse. Well, there's probably 100% humidity here in the good old, in Georgia. The humidity is insanity here. What do I want to do here at Open? Do I want to trade an eval? Do I want to trade a funded account? I don't know. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't know. Probably smart to stick to an eval. Do we have an eval to trade? I think I signed up for a Take Private Trader 150K eval. I did only want to use that on the opening range trade, though. Oh, there it is. 1706. Let me, we'll load that one up. Just in case we see something. We'll have it up over here on the side. What up, War? Yeah, 5 failed evals renew over the weekend. Nice, Yoji. You got something to work with. NQ gap down 300 points. Yeah, I did see that, Amit. Yeah, we only got 17 votes. Most people think down. I think that's how most people think it will go. But for that reason, a couple of you mentioned that down, maybe we open up down here somewhere and then just back up all night. I don't really know. I think the first few minutes will tell us a lot. We'll fake up and then go down, says War. We'll see. We'll be up 400 points by morning. I hope not. I want a decent trading session tomorrow. I don't want to wake up to a whole bunch of points up in one direction or the other. I'd rather have decent trading, but that's probably wishful thinking. Probably wishful thinking. Anybody got any exciting things you did over the weekend there? While we're waiting here, I'm going to look at the 30-second opening range break. I've never looked at it before. I did have somebody mention it to me. I think it was Coveper. I'm just going to take a quick peek at a couple of the days last week, see how the 30-second would have played out. If you're unfamiliar with how the opening range works, obviously, it's just what it sounds like. You take your first candle and you just take the breakout. Now, hard to know here without seeing this in real time because this is a 30-second candle. This could have breached the high, pulled back, and then went. So hard to consider that a win without actually seeing how the candle played out. Now, I do know on Friday that we pulled back that we breached the high on the 15 second, and then we pulled back about 5 points. But the 30 second, I really don't know. I could also maybe fire up FX Replay and take a quick look at it on there too. But just for, argument's sake, over the first couple of days, we'll just take a quick look at it. Won't really dive that deep into it, and we will, maybe I'll take a look at it on some back testing later on. But for now, we can just take a look at it. And see, this is what happened to me on Thursday. This left equal highs here, but I got tagged in. I should go one tick above, I guess. So I got tagged into the long on Thursday and lost. So it does look like it would have paid Thursday and Friday. What up, Bashar? Cash? BKR says way down. We're going to find out. I mean, that's for sure. We're going to find out together. We will press the button. Fear not. We will press the button. Maybe we shouldn't press the button, but we will. I mean, the first 30 second looking kind of very similar to the 15 second. Hard to know, though. Harder to know on the 30 second. Like that Wednesday looks like a loser. But we got about, what do we got? We still got 40 minutes until open. Iran gap at open. But which way, Duke? Up, down, sideways? What do you think? Up, down, sideways? Yeah, that Thursday candle was, or Tuesday was very, very small. Again, I mean, like, hard to know there. Oh, I'm on the PM. No wonder. No wonder. I was on the PM. Stupid. Look how big that first 30-second candle is. Now, this one we can tell whether or not it was a winner or not. So, yeah. This one would be a winner for sure. Nice winner, too. 35 points. What up, Mo? I don't know. Long oil at open. I'm not sure. I am not quite sure. That's the problem. Like, it's really kind of hard to know what's going to happen at open. I mean, here's the thing. So we didn't actually have a strike last week, right? We thought that we would open up and sell off. This week we do actually have a strike. So does that make a difference? I don't know. We'll see. The problem with that hollow point is everybody is probably thinking that. Now, sometimes with the market, everybody thinks it and it happens. Sometimes it doesn't, right? So, Duke, I'm talking about the strike that the U.S. did on Iran, the dropping the bombs or whatever. So, Maxi's barking. 7 times the U.S. got involved in the Middle East, the market rallied. Exactly, Tech T. Long term, I think it goes up. So, reading Iran looking to close the Strait of Hormuz, which I believe could be wrong, transports 20% of the world oil supply. I have no idea. MCAT is looking for the dog. Oh, your cat is. He's over here barking. I don't know why. He likes to shake it up, you know, and get involved in the barking. Yeah, the long run, Duke, I do think it makes us go up. We're just talking. I'm just trying to figure out today. What up, Ben? Whether we think it's going to go up or down, sideways, I don't really know. I'm going to stream like the first hour. We'll see kind of what happens. We might smoke an account. And if we do, we just blame design, right? We just blame design knob. Easiest thing to do. Disconnect from myself. It's not me, it's design. He's the problem. Oh, the man himself entered the room, yeah. We got another animal? Nah. Max, my last Dotson, so I don't know how Max would do with a cat. He's never been around a cat that I can remember. He loves to hump other dogs. He doesn't matter how big or small the dog is, boy or girl, he's going to hump it. He's going to hump the dog. My last Dotson hated cats and he would go batshit crazy trying to kill the cat. Kept the position open of the weekend with a stop loss at 920, hoping open 650. Oof, that is kind of tight. These markets are basically a leverage short on the dollar. Valuations don't matter anymore. I agree. So, I don't mind cats, but, you know. Why is the Strait of Hormuz important? Probably saying that wrong. Crucial of global trade infrastructure facilitates the transit of millions of barrels of oil and petroleum products per day. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't get too involved in the politics and the wars and stuff. I'm typically just an advocate of just kind of, you know, minding your own business. But I could understand, you know, I guess, sort of, why they are doing what they're doing. But I don't know. Yeah, I think 650 is a very good level to target now that I'm looking at this. I see why you would say 650. I mean, it does seem to make a lot of sense if we break 730, probably going down to 620. I don't... My goodness, I'm coughing. I don't know on trades. I'm not sure. Gasoline $1 up tomorrow? No way to know. It didn't really respond the way we thought last week, right? We'll see what's going to happen. We'll see. They're timing the shit as well. Notice that it always happens at the end of the week. Futures traders get into position, but yeah. I agree, Duke. Here's the thing. Trader Oracle posted an article on Friday before close that cited inside sources saying that U.S. was going to drop bunker busters over the weekend to avoid market volatility. They wanted to do it over the weekend to avoid the market volatility that would come along with it. So I don't remember where that article is from, but I guess I could pull it up. Why not? Let's pull it up if we can find it. Yeah, exactly, Duke. But I guess if it happened during the market open, you might get a circuit breaker or something, you know, potentially. After the market's closed, you can kind of it's a controlled thing because, you know, I guess you can kind of assume what's going to happen. Maybe the panic is not as big. Swallow before talking is what I tell her always. Oh, classic. I like it. Let me look in T.O.'s. Let me see what he says. He posted something. but I may not be able to find it. He posted it on Friday. So I need to scroll back up to Friday. Oh, I didn't even know that Kellyanne is in Trader Oracle's legacy group. I really haven't been very active in here. What is today's date? So Friday was, okay. People have had 20 hours or so. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think they did it over the weekend. Let me scroll back up here. Yeah, I was just going to read what Trump posted on, or not Trump, T.O. posted on Friday. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I did mention, I watched that movie Sunday and Friday. Okay. I did end up watching that movie 300. I mentioned it to you guys that I was going to watch it. I thought it was all right. I wasn't a fan of the ending either. Someone mentioned the ending wasn't great. I did also watch that movie Troy. I'd never seen that. I actually thought that was pretty decent. So at 3:30, Oracle says, rumor has it Trump is dropping a bunker buster tonight to avoid market impact. I thought he posted an article or something with it. I guess not. So he just said it. Tech T, we always go minis on those. Don't go into the night and day being too biased. News is already out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Pawn. I don't, and that's the thing. It's like I do believe that people are going to come into the market today thinking it's just going to drop. And it might. What up, Sherry? It might. It might do just that. We just don't know. Just hard to know. What up, Amelia? Hard to know. TJ, please. Yeah, me too. We'll see what happens. We'll just kind of see what happens. We're not going to do anything too crazy. Not anything too crazy. Let me get ready here for the full port play. 7 minis. I think I should be able to get 15 points easy. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, we're not going to full port, but let's get 7 minis lined up. 15 point stop, 7 minis, full port. We're not going to do anything too crazy. So, just kidding. I didn't do anything too crazy. Let me just get 7 minis locked and loaded, ready to just let them go. Oh, let me load up 7 minis in the clip. We're ready to go. It's called sarcasm. That's sarcasm, folks. I think. Or bait and switch. I don't know. Whichever one you want to call it. The good old bait and switch. Like nothing crazy. Just 7 minis. Just 7. We're not going to go the full 7, but we're going to go 7. Order field, stock tiger style. Yeah, 15 minis across 20 accounts. Looking for 100 points. No biggie. Exactly. Max Lev. Yeah, go ahead and load up the Apex accounts. Degen those. I don't know how I blew those. Then post a video later. I don't know how I blew those. I have no idea how I blew those. I don't even actually have my Apex accounts loaded, but we just loaded them up. Now I only have like maybe $100, $150 in drawdown on these 25Ks. I got 3 of these here. I could full port those and try to recover them. Theoretically, I could. Probably going to leave that for the opening range play, though. We'll leave that for the opening range play. 6 p.m. Eastern Bend. We got another 25 minutes. Can't do 10. 10's the full port. Mo 7's the full port. Apex wants you to host a seminar on your trading methodology to pay you out. Do they? Duke? Nah, I'm just kidding. I know that's a joke. Wouldn't be shocked, though. What are you doing over here? Nobody in here anymore? I'm looking at this old Discord that I used to be in. I haven't been in a while. I guess nobody really is in here anymore. Yeah, nobody's posted in here in a long time. Interesting. I think 30 seconds before the market opens works very good for the orb for New York Open. Before the market opens, Francis? The 30 seconds before? Would Bitcoin provide an insight to potential Nasdaq move? Not really, Mo. Not really. Yeah, this is a Discord that I used to be in. I had a bunch of friends in. I know you guys can't see it. I'm not going to show you, but 5 or 6 decent friends in. I don't. It doesn't like they haven't posted in a while. Now, I haven't been in there forever either. Hey, let's go. Alaria Smith, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right. Nasdaq down, Bitcoin up, gold stable, oil up. We'll see. I have no idea, guys. Like, does it make sense to open up and run 620? 650 area. Does it make sense? Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. Is that what happens? I don't know. So it almost makes sense to just kind of gap down maybe into like the 750. Maybe we open up in this area. You know, kind of an open down here, and then kind of run this liquidity, and then maybe start to get a little recovery. I mean, if I had to guess, just a guess, something like that. Judaman. Duke, I like it. I like it. Are the institutions trading at evening open? No, I don't think they are, Mo. I don't think they are, but I mean, we'll find out what happens. U.S. gap down 100 points. I think that's a little light to Duke. I think 100 points probably light. I'm thinking like, no, I guess you're about right. 750, 125 points. Yes, that's probably about right. That's probably about right. We'll see. Like, I may take it. I may hit it. Try to hit it for $300 or something. I don't know. I might size up a little bit. We'll see. We'll kind of see what happens at open. A Trump sneeze can drop the market 100 points. Exactly. A flatulence, a little Trump flatulence can do it. Oh, come on. Anybody plan on hitting the button at open? Uh-oh, hollow point. XFA's loaded. Copy trader is engaged. Good luck, sir. That's going to be interesting. The anti-war and pro-business president not living up to his billing. I have no idea, Mo. I don't know anything about it. I went down, we get down into a slow grind back up, squeezing those that are rushing to get in short. Yeah, I kind of agree, Pawn. But I might be one of those that gets trapped into doing it. We'll see. We'll see kind of what happens. You made the odds be forever be in your favor. I watched that movie Passengers yesterday. Have you guys seen that? Passengers? It was, I don't know. I kept seeing it on TikTok, so I was like, let me look at this. Let me watch this movie. It was all right. It was an okay movie. Is Pine Tree going to be streaming tonight? Let me look. Stalkerish, yeah, that movie, yeah, a little bit. I mean, if you're alone, though, you know, you might make a little bit more rash decisions. Let me message Pine Tree right quick. He's probably stalking me right now anyway. Pine Tree probably is. No, I don't see him in here. Intacto? Was it about Duke? I'm constantly looking for like movies to watch. I just text Pine Tree. You guys want his phone number? Should I post it in the chat? Should I post his phone number in the chat? Post his phone number and have 70 people text him. All right, he said he's going to be streaming as well. Post his number in there. Said see you soon. He should be streaming soon. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's what he just said. It's about luck as a commodity. Interesting. All right, we got 18 minutes, guys. Let's check the poll. 79% of people think down. We got 66 votes. You know what that means, right? When everybody thinks it's going down, she does the opposite usually. All right. Got a little music going too. We got a little Eminem. Don't care on direction, just want a huge move. That's cool. Anything with time travel. Yeah, I like that too. What was that other movie that involved time traveling? It was the guy who would like time travel randomly every few minutes. So I can't remember what that movie's called. He eventually gets married. I don't know. I like that movie, Age of Adeline, too. That was a pretty decent movie where she didn't age. The girl didn't age. I can't remember the name of that movie, though. That other one. All right, we got about 15 minutes here until open. Let's kind of see what we get. Time Traveler's Wife, that's it. Quantum Leap, I don't know if I've seen that one. Yeah, I thought The Time Traveler's Wife, that was a decent movie. I don't know. It was alright, yeah. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and end the poll. I think we got enough votes there. 79 votes, 78% say down, 22% say up. I don't know. We'll kind of have to see here at open. I'm thinking down with you guys. I really am. But it could. I don't know. I don't see a scenario where it goes up. And I don't see a scenario where we gap up at open, right? Tough to see that happening, but the market is such a fickle thing that like it will do what you expect it not to do. Oil could be the play. Yeah, it could be. I don't have oil up. Let's bring oil up. Let's get to the connections. We'll go to CL. Oh, well, we don't want to do it there. Let's go to Bulenox. Did I miss it? Always scroll by it. No, not there. Is this it? Let's see here. I mean, oil's at 74. Kind of quite a bit of resistance up here at that 74 area. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on oil for sure. Oh, Young, yeah, I'm trading props. Up is could be manipulation. Yeah. Any idea how long Tape Profit Trader takes to put you in the pro account after passing and signing the agreement? Did you activate it? So you went ahead and went to the Pro tab and activated the Pro account? It's typically not very long, but over the weekend there is a bit of a delay. So yeah, if you've already signed it, it should, you know, it should be today, you would think, but you're thinking up because I'm having Thai for dinner. All right. I'm trying to find my other chart. There it is. All right, here we go. Hey, Tilly the Don. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Just activated 3 Topstep XFA setup in 2 minutes. Yeah, Topstep's quick. Market opens at 12 in 12 minutes. Yes, Young, it does. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Duke. I have never had Thai food. I'm kind of a picky eater. So we are kind of a picky eater. If it's spicy, it probably would mess me up. Because I can't do spicy either. I'm terrible at spicy. Spicy has me Oh, goodness, I couldn't do it. Even thinking about it. You're going to long gold it open? Listen, guys, you can do whatever you want. You can't really, like, you can't even use technicals here. You can look at this and say, like, oh, you know, technically we're holding this gap. We're probably, maybe we go up, yada, yada. You just can't use it here because of the war news. It's just, none of that's even going to matter. It's going to be a complete gamble. So we'll find out together, right? Spicy only if you want it to be. Yeah. You can still handle spicy at 42 euro because I didn't go hard on it when I was young. I've never been able to eat spicy food. If my chili has a little bit of chili powder in it, I'm usually sweating bullets. There's just no way. What up, Raphael? Just no way. Hey, guys, if you haven't already, do me one favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here and you've not yet subscribed. If we get enough subscribers this afternoon, maybe we do a giveaway. Maybe we'll just do a little giveaway for you guys. Just a little giveaway. So it depends. It's up to you guys. If we get enough people to press the button, maybe we'll do it. Get enough likes, maybe we'll do it. How many likes are we at? How many likes should we make it? I don't even know. Let me find the likes. 32 likes. We can do better than that. Where I'm trading during no, I was not, Mo. I was not trading during all that. So I didn't know anything about that. Use only funded accounts, full port short at open, close your eyes. All right, Marcin, let me load everything up on your advice. Now, if that doesn't work, what do I do, Marcin? What do I do? You just have low tolerance. I couldn't handle spicy stuff until I was in my late 20s, and suddenly I could handle it. I think it was from years of using Listerine. Yeah, Duke, you might be right. I have very low tolerance, for sure. Oh, that's Tom Sabo's advice. Tom Sabo. Okay, Tom Sabo. We can definitely do that then, since it's coming directly from the celebrity Tom Sabo. The celebrity that is Tom Sabo. Then maybe we can do it. Mo, how did I get into trading? Well, I always was intrigued by trading because I enjoyed playing poker. And while at the poker table, a guy started talking to me about Bitcoin. And he had his own clothing line. I don't remember the guy's name. His clothing line was Yak. Y-A-K. You already know. It was an acronym for you already know. And he was talking about Bitcoin and how he was heavy into it. And at the time, Bitcoin was at about $900 a share. And so I kind of started looking into trading a little bit after having that conversation with that guy. I found Patrick Wieland, as a lot of us did. Found Ross Cameron, Warrior Trading. A couple of other ones. And Patrick is actually the reason that I found futures. You know, I did the whole penny stock thing for a while. And then I was like, I didn't know anything about futures. And found out that it was a chart that you could just trade, an indice that you could trade, and you didn't have to find anything. You just loaded up, you just turned on the computer and brought up the same chart every day. And I thought, wow, why would anybody trade anything else if you could literally just trade the same thing every single day? And so that's what got me interested into trading. And yeah, I don't know whether that guy made a lot of money on Bitcoin or not. So, John Paul, I'm using Quantower right now to trade, but I do also execute on my funded accounts often on Ninja. However, I chart and everything on Quantower. You can see Ninja is just a blank chart. But yeah, that guy kind of piqued my interest, and I started kind of paying a little more into it, a little more interest into it. And also my friend, one of my friends, Stuart, was also trading a lot. So, but that's pretty much it. Now loading the boat on it. It's legit now, new asset class. What do we got? BTC going over $1 million per coin, maybe. Mo, this is my day job. Thanks to you guys. I used to have a day job. I was a cable installer from like 2007 to 2022. And during those 17 years ago, or whatever it was, 15 years, I was anything from just a simple installer all the way up to a supervisor of around 30 men, a crew of 30. So, did not like the corporate life. Prior to that, I worked as a store manager at Rent-A-Center for probably 8 to 10 years. So yeah, I've done quite a bit. But right now, no, we don't have a full-time job. This is what we do. Thanks to you guys. Obviously, the affiliates allow me to do that. I'm not making a ton of money this year in trading, but we're trying to change that. Trying to change that. We do the best we can. You're doing it right now from home with Apple. Yeah, Duke. My former brother-in-law used to work for Apple for a long time. I know they make you dress up, even though you're working from home, which I think is crazy. Transition to this been easy? Mo, do I miss interaction with colleagues and the routine of going to work? Hell no, Mo. Hell no, I don't miss it. Hell no. I'm a bit of an introvert. Maybe you wouldn't know that, but I'm a bit of an introvert. I'm not a people-y person. I actually don't like people at all. So no. What up, nonstop trader Jixer? Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Ulava. Yeah, working from home with the dog, life is good. That's right. We don't need to go anywhere to get this done. So maybe it's due to me being on the customer service. Duke, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, he was a customer service rep, and he had to wear a tie and a button down, and they had a webcam on him. So, you know, yeah, Mo, exactly. But you guys aren't here with me. Like I can host. I'm very good at public speaking and things like that. Doesn't mean I like it, right? Nonstop trader, I'm thinking a gap down. I don't see any scenario where we gap up. Now, does that mean that we're going to continue down? No, it doesn't mean that at all. So, I'm willing to kind of, maybe take some risk with this account that we're on. We'll see. But no, as far as working from home or doing this versus going to a job, I'm never going to choose anything other than this. This is a master account, nonstop. So we may take a trade or two on it. Oh, you've been over 10 years, never had to dress any certain way? I don't know. Dude, this was probably 10 years ago. And I remember he was doing it from home and he was still having to dress up. I have no idea. He currently works for, he's in IT, and he works for State Farm or Farm Bureau, I think now, or maybe GE or something like that. So, all right, guys, here we go. Let the gamble begin. Less than 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Less than 2 minutes till open. What do we think? Dipping or ripping? I don't know. We may do a giveaway in a bit, guys. We'll see. I got a 25K Tech Private Trader account I might be willing to give to you guys. The free reset that they gave me from them, I was up like $800 last week on an account, and the account disappeared. Well, they gave me a reset, or they gave me a free account, but I'm going to go to the 150Ks. Yeah, let's like the stream. I real news, I can't see NQ going up, and oil gap up and go, but anything can happen. Yeah, Coho, we don't know, right? All right, I'm going to do this. I'm on a small chart here. I'm on the 15 second. I might do a little gap play. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Trailing stop 60, and then we'll do no target. How about that? I really need to see where the gap is first before I switch to this chart, though, don't I? All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Had a glitch where your buttons didn't work and your account was gone. Oh, dang, interesting. Oil the gap to the upside. I kind of agree with that. All right, 10 seconds. All right, here we go, guys. All right, there's the gap. We see that it's to the down right through the 20s. Wow. What the mother? Why is it not letting me do that? The hell? It's not letting me place an order. What's going on here? What is going on here? It is not letting me place an order here. That sucks. I don't know what's going on with that. Is it because is that stupid is that the glitch from Bulenox? It is. You fuckers. That Bulenox glitch right there fucked me up, guys. It's done that to me before. God dang it. I am in it, but I'm in it late over here on my take profit account. I'm in it late here. Dang it. That's annoying as hell. So I got a trail stop on here. I'm going to move the stop up here to lock some in. Locking in 10 points. So that gap right down through 620, which is kind of what we thought. No, visible. It's that stupid thing with Bulenox where they it freezes at open and close. I hate it when it does that. This stop is not even dropping. Now take private traders is even freezing. It didn't let me drop that stop. Now it dropped it. All right, I'm out of that one. That's annoying because I was going to do this on a master account on the 15 second. You can see that would have paid me 60 points. You piece of shit. It would have paid me 45 points. Oh. What's oil doing? Gap up. Way up. Where's oil at? It's showing me it's at 74, but I don't see a candle. There it is. You know, oil gapped up. Nasdaq gap down, which was expected. 620 area makes a lot of sense. Kind of annoyed there. I still think we go up here. Oil jumped nearly $4. That is crazy. I do know 79 to 82 is a key area per Mancini over here on the ES. It has reclaimed it. Let's see, above 6,004. ES been range bound 79 to 82 to 81, mostly fell breakdown range underway now. Lows fell. Okay. All right, I'm going to long here. Might just get wrecked. Kind of feel bad that I don't feel bad. It's just it makes me pissed off that I missed that first initial move there. You hate Rhythmic, always having problems with it. That's the reason why you use any broker. Yeah. I mean, it's not Rhythmic. Bulenox has been known to do that before. So now I lost on that Bulenox. I'm up 360 on Take Profit Trader. And now we're down 280 on the Bulenox. So... Let me get the 5-minute chart pulled back up here. I took it down to put that one on that. First 5-minute candle still hasn't closed yet. Got about 15 seconds on it. Your Rhythmic has gone, Zabak. That sucks. Might look for a spot here. We'll see. That first 5-minute candle just printed there. Pretty decent candle, actually. Gap down and then 150 point push back up. Use Sierra, then it's on Denali data. Yeah. Let's go, Tech T. Nice job. Think it will drop to 470? It could. It for sure could. Yeah, I'm going to jump back in here. Spread is pretty wide, huh? See if we can't push back up. Forgot I have that trail stop on. I need to take that off. Hey, quit. It's going to piss me off. Should be able to push back into that 710 area, you'd think. Get back above 700. Should go quickly here. Come on, rip it. Let's go. All right, we got our money back. We're now up $151. Longing off the VWAP would be good. Yeah, I agree. ES bounced off the VWAP. Also was holding that 79 to 82 area. That's pretty key level there. So that's why I thought that. Same ideas earlier, just in a little bit too soon there. So, yeah, my rhythmic data I have through Ninja is pretty good. I don't usually have problems, though. Scalped a quick 20 cents move over there on the oil. Yeah, oil with a big move here. I mean, like, that's pretty big gap up. What's gold doing? Oof. Oofka. Did gold make a new high? No, I was going to say, did it make a new high there? Still think this is going to go. This is the new day opening gap from the other day. From Friday. I do think we probably fill this gap, guys. If I'm just like... just filling it out, I think we do fill it. So here's the Take Profit Trader account. We're up 360 on it. We did jump in late on that one, but so green on the 2 accounts so far that we took trades on. Probably should switch over to micros and protect the profits. That'd be the safe thing to do. What up, Floki? Full time in the house. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off that Apex didn't, not Apex. Bulenox does that at open and close where they like, it freezes. I don't know if it's because of the latency or what, but it wouldn't let me put the orders in. Let's go, Folky. Nice job. Reaction usually fadeable. Yeah, I agree. What up, Dylan? Made 1,400 across 3 Fideus accounts. Time to call it. Also midnight in Germany. Good night. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Nonstop. NQ doing the gap down, then climb back up. Yep. Most people got the gap down correctly. I think that's pretty easy to call there. You know. I was looking to take the 15-second breakout. That's what I was looking for. I have not back tested this, but look at the 15-second breakout, right? If you guys aren't watching this, this is something you should probably be looking for. Now, I have not back tested it for for this open. I do it for the New York Open, but like so clean. 65 points off the rip, 80 points right there without ever coming back to your entry. So that's what I was trying to do with a trail stop, a 15-point trail stop, which means I probably would have gotten 45 points, which is me about $800-900 before I got stopped out. But unfortunately, it did not allow me to put the order down. So I thought it was a problem with the account at first. I was like, what, am I on the wrong account? But it wasn't. So if we measure this gap, I mean, I don't know, guys. I kind of think that I think we fill this entire gap. So if you guys are unfamiliar with how I kind of trade, so what I like to do, I'll just look for 50% of a range or 50% of a gap, and we'll see how price reacts. Now, if we push up to this gap and we kind of don't react to it and we just keep going, then I think we go up. But if we push up to it and we get a reaction, right? You push up to this area, then it kind of reacts below it. Then it's probably going to go back down. But here's the thing. On the hourly chart, I mean, we just swept major sell side, right? We kind of zoom over here. We swept a wick inside a gap here. So it's a major sell side target there. Not much left until 390 on the hourly chart. So this V-shaped reaction off the sweep of this liquidity leads me to believe, to at least some degree, we're going to go up for the near future here. You know, at least for this session, we probably just continue to push. So 780, yeah, I'm a believer in 780. Got the 50 EMA sitting up there at 804, so maybe 810. Line in the sand on the ES, maybe that's 6,000 level. Currently at 59.92. So we'll see how price reacts to the 6,000 level. But as long as this low stays intact right here, then I think that overnight we just push. This could be one of those nights where you just get long anywhere in here, and you wake up tomorrow and we're somewhere kind of, you know, up in this range. You could take your profit up in this range and then have a decent move. But it's not something I'm willing to do. It's not really how I trade. The belligerency about their nuclear plant is working out for them. I have no idea. Apparently they're saying they moved the stuff beforehand. I'm not sure. I mean, like, I will agree with the fact that dropping the, U.S. getting involved probably was pretty clear, right? So we'll see. Oil with the H pattern now to try and fill some of the gap. Indeed. And look at gold pulling back there too. Or, gold pulling back. Unable to run that 34.14 level. I do think gold probably goes up, but we'll see. Yeah, they are relatively equal. You are correct. Left it there. Thought he wasn't going to be getting into wars. Floki, man, this is politics. You can never trust. I don't care who it is. This is politics. You can never trust what they say. What up, Andy? Guys, if you hit the like button for me, we got 54 likes, 172 viewers. If we can get these likes up to 125, we'll do a giveaway. I really would like to get the subscribers up to 7175. So if you are watching and you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We'll do a giveaway. Got a 25K Take Profit Trader account that I'm willing to push on over to you guys. TCG Andy is in the house, and he is a luck box. So he plans on winning. But we keep it fair over here. So if he doesn't win, he doesn't win, right? If he doesn't win, he doesn't win. Hey, Zergbod Exterminator, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Just tired of being lied to? I mean, hey. You know what I mean? That's all politics for you. That's why I don't get into it. I don't get into it for those reasons. All politicians lie. I don't care who you are. I don't care who they are. They all lie. I don't care if you're left, right, center. They all lie. In my humble opinion, they all tell the stories. So we got 3 5-minute candles here. All 3 are green right now. We still got 34 seconds left on this third one. Almost forgot to change your daily loss limit. Had set at $25 to secure 500 the other day when I was up 525. Oof. That would have been tough, Pawn. You get into a trade, $25, liquidates you right away. Myth for president. Myth would be a terrible president. I wonder if Pine Tree's going to kill his long here because we're putting in a bearish harami on the 5-minute. I wonder if he is. We are putting in a bearish harami on the 5-minute. We did tap into that new day opening gap from last week, from Friday. The target would be 674 on the short side. So if the harami pays, 674 on the short side would be the target. He didn't kill his trade. You bet the Wolf Harami himself is stalking it? He might be. He's in long right now, so I don't know. He's down $600 on this trade. You had it at $16 drawdown of the 25. Would have been locked me out. Oh, that sucks. Good job getting it changed. This not be the first time we did regime change in Iran. The reason they have their current government is because the Iranian Revolution that overthrew the puppet we had in there last time. I have no clue, Duke. What up, Zabak? I would never do anything as far as slavery. Human Algo Stock Tiger. Order filled, order filled, order filled. I don't know. This one could fail. It really could. I don't like that bearish around me, so I'm actually kind of glad that he's ignoring it. He said he's long and strong. He's holding. He's hodling. Hold on for dear life. All right, guys, we got the likes up to 60. Come on, we can do better than that. You guys want me to do the giveaway? Let's go. Press that like button. Get them to dump big K. Oh, 50K, Duke. That's more than a dump. Up 460 Floki, let's go. 50K, that's an abomination. That's like, what is that called? That's that's destroying Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin at right now? And isn't it like 100K? Is it over 100K still? I don't even know. Shows you how much I keep up with it. Yes, holding the 92. We're really not moving here. 100K for 40 days now. That's what I was thinking. It's over 100K. You're buying altcoins for the long term. Here's the thing, Admirals. This is the thing, like, I was trying to tell my cousin about those altcoins. You only got to find one, right, that explodes. So spread it out across all of them that you think are decent. You know, buy them for very, very low cost. And then you only need one to explode for it to pay. All right, that bearish harami so far is still valid and looking a little better. Got a new 5-minute candle to go along with it, and it's pushing below its low now. People trading alts need to exit liquidity to dump into people buying Bitcoin want the Bitcoin. I guess maybe. Bitcoin 2 million coin. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Andy's been mining for years. Nice. All right, we got the likes up to 70, guys. I'm trying to give you guys stuff, but you don't act like you want it. I mean, just hit the like button. Come on. So, yeah, Duke, maybe in the long run. Like I said, I told the story pre-market how I first was introduced to Bitcoin at $900, which is probably late in the game even then. But I had no interest. I had a guy at my poker table who just was all in on Bitcoin, and I hope he made a ton. Maybe that's why I haven't heard from him or seen him anymore. But he was all in on Bitcoin. at $900. And I even told my friend Stuart. Stuart was at the table when this guy was talking about that. And Stuart talks about it all the time, how he should have bought it $900. Short CL 76. You're up a few points already. 75.34. Maybe decent target. That 50 EMA there. Yeah. Don't know how that plays on that. Got a very small inversion here. Very tiny. Not obvious enough. I'm not going to take it. You're late in terms of percentage games. Yes, exactly. 75.36 Floki, that's your target. You should be able to get that. All right, guys, need 24 more likes to do the giveaway. Jump in there, hit the like button. Let's do it. Pine Tree's short now. Is he short? Why is he short now? I'm trying to figure out why he's short. Off the bearish around me, I guess he likes the fact that it hasn't went up yet. The game with Bitcoin is going to be never sell. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Although it's kind of hard not to sell sometimes when it's, you know, say you were in it like, I mean, even if you're in it $10,000, it's hard not to sell, right? Yeah, shorting above VWAP, I do it all the time myself, but kind of bull flagging here on the 5-minute and also on the 2-minute, kind of looking that way too, right? Kind of bull flagging here, looking like ready for a breakout. A little bull flag maybe. What do you guys think? You already would be in here because technically this would be your entry at 723. Stop at the low. Selling's a taxable event. That's true too. We need 100, Crawford. We need 100 likes. We're only at 87. We're only at 87. I wanted to get the subscribers up too. We're at 2162. I'd like to get them to 75 if we could. We need 13 more. We need almost as many subs as likes. Can we do it? We'll give away the 25K Take Private Trader account. A camel flag? Oh, it did push back up, didn't it? Maxie, what are we doing, bro? Hey, man, what are we doing? What are we barking at? You see something? He sees nothing. Iran rally. Yeah, something. Maxie, come on, brother. Hey. I scolded him. He quit barking, and then he started barking again. Hey, man, there's nobody out there. Stop barking. Man, is this flag going to play out or what? Come on. Keep going. I'm not in or anything, but, you know, hey, it could be. He's saying that we were reversing back down. We might be. That could be true. Max said, that is a bear flag, not a bull flag. It could be what he's saying. I have no idea, Floki. I don't watch the VIX. I think Francis or one of them watch it all the time. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Duke. Another little drive up here to the 775 area. Hey, funded futures. Wait, that ain't it. Nuts is me one. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You the man. All right, I got 90 likes, guys. 62. We need a few more likes. 10 more likes. A few more subs. We'll be there. Here we go, guys. That's a pretty good candle there. I want to jump in. But I don't even need that much. Considering my options. 727.50. All right, I'm in long. Just going to look for a 10-point push here. Apex giveaway. I don't have any Apex accounts. They don't give me any accounts. I might have gotten in a little too soon here, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, I guess I really should be targeting up here, but I want to see a breakout here. I might go break even here at like 5 points, like 731, 732. I may go break even. Problem with Bitcoin, what's going to happen as computers get better with quantum computing? Could it get easier to hack and steal? I don't know. It already is kind of easier to I mean, like, people are stupid. They, you know, they're already not very smart with it. I'm actually going to move this down to 740. Move this down to 740. Really want to see price just move on up towards it there. All right, kind of at my spot where I want it to just go here. Locking in 5 points there with the trailer. There we go. I need to turn that trailing off, though. I don't like that. So up 355. Yeah, I kind of I favor take profit trader over Apex too. I would trade Apex too, though. I trade Apex. I trade both. I trade both. 4 more likes. Yep. A few more likes there. Hey, Lance Wilcox. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Kev. All right, let's go ahead and start the giveaway here, guys. 25K Take Profit Trader account. You have to be subscribed to enter, so if you're not subscribed, sorry about your luck. There would have been the final take profit on that bull flag there that we saw playing out. Pine Tree did switch from short to long there, so he did end up making some moolah. Yep, there's the third drive. Exactly. Look at Andy trying to front run it. Look at him. He's trying to front run it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Ah. Duke to go pipped him for the first one. Maxie, come on, bro. Most Caribbean traders trade derive. You prefer futures? Ah, nice, Marvin. Or KevX. All right, you got a total of how much time do we put this on? Oh, only 5 minutes. So you got 4 minutes to get in there. Yeah, so you can be the last lucky ticket pawn. Yeah. It is funny how that guy Paul got in there last ticket, right? And then he won last time. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how that happens. But yeah, nice bull flag there on the 5 minute too. That's why I wasn't a fan of that Harami. I mean, we printed an inside bar. Like this Harami here, I didn't love. And then we printed this inside bar. And so like, that's right where I entered the break of that 5 minute inside bar. Just, you know, had the trail stop on there. Would have got the full target had I not put that trail stop on. But hey, hindsight's 20/20 on that. Let me show you guys where we're at. So this is the master account that we're trading tonight. So we're up $342 after fees. And then the take profit trader account, we're up $360. So, and Max said he loves the green. He's like, yes, we're green, Dad. I will bark. I will let everyone know that you have a dog. Guys, 4 more subs to get to the 75 that we were looking for, too. Let's go. You guys can do it. You guys can do it. Oh, what in the heck happened there? So there's that 150K. I can't leave them both there because it won't stay on top. But exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. We're giving away that 25K take profit trader account. Matt thinks we hit consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. We're close. We are close. And we'll see how we react here. If we can close above 50%, boom. Then kind of get build some structure above 50%. I think that this wick up here is in play. 900 might be in play, which would be insane, right? Hey, infamous stacker, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. So we'll kind of see what happens here. So far, we only got 40 people in the giveaway. That's it. Exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to win a 25K take profit trader account. If you want to have a chance to win, exclamation point cash. Let's go. You got to be subscribed or you can't enter the giveaway. And there is a 1 minute delay from you being able to comment from when you subscribe. So you need to be doing it now. ES tapped 6,000 there, rejected right off of it, getting another push back into there. Again, 6,004, kind of the next target up on the ES there. Did it tap the 4? Not quite. Did not quite tap 6,004. Moving back into that same range that we've been in for, what, 2 weeks now? So we swept sell side, V-shaped out of it, and now we're pushing back up. So right back into the range. Haven't seen him in a while. Kid Poker, yeah, I don't know where he is full time. I've seen him in Stock Tigers chat. I've seen him in Nutty's chat, but I haven't seen him over here in a minute. Yeah, we are at the 50. I didn't even notice that. Wow, just put the 50 is right there. Wow, did the 50 play? The 50 came out to play, guys. I was on the 2 minute chart. I didn't even know it was right there. The 50 came out to play. All right, guys, I am going to open the entries for just a few more minutes here. He's in Pine Trees. Yeah. So you can still enter exclamation point cash. We're going to give it 5 more minutes here. We'll do 7 minutes. At 6:40, we will do the draw. At 6:40. This thing's pushing up here. 774 seems to be on deck at the 50 EMA if it can get through there. Man, I didn't even notice the 50 was there. I was on the 2-minute chart. This is a play that I love, guys, if you guys didn't know. You're looking for a cross. Nice spread. You want to get a nice spread between the EMAs and then the very first touch of the 50. So we got the 9. The 9 is blue, 21's red, 50's white. Nice cross. And then the very first touch, you usually get a decent reaction. Not to mention, you want to pair it with something. So you don't want to take just a naked 50 touch, but it did have the whole number here, or the half number at 50 holding up right there. So it did have the kind of 50 protection there as well. I don't know if that's something I would have actually taken with a funded account, but maybe I would have taken it. Your stop was too cheap on CL. Let me look. What up, Yogi? Wow, it did. Just pushed back up and got you, and now it's going, huh? Rude. Coho, not that I know of right now. I have no idea about Project X. All on TBT. It would be interesting if they did get it to have like a web-based platform, right? But I haven't heard anything as far as that goes. But here's the thing. I'm not really someone that's super involved with prop firms as far as like happenings and going on. So I wouldn't know anyway before you guys knew, right? I'm not really a, what's the word? What's the word? I don't know what the word is. Oh. I'm not messaging them and, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. I just kind of, I collect my affiliates every month, and that's basically all I do. Yeah, they are the same thing, Duke. Topstep, as far as I know, I think they own the proprietary rights to X. I'm not sure. I think that's the case, though. I'm not sure, though. You thought I seen TPT on Project X flowchart, same as Tradeify. Tradeify is getting it, Coho. They did just add it. So, yeah, they do have it there. Guys, exclamation point cash in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. We've got 56 people in the giveaway and 167 viewers. Don't wait till the last second to get in there, because I'm telling you, I'm going to close it, and you won't have a chance to get in. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes to get in there. Hit the like button, subscribe, get in the giveaway. Let's go. Yes, retesting the 6,000s here. I do think if we can get a decent candle through 74, then I think that we push back up into 870, 880 area. Got that pivot up there. We'll see. If we can get a decent candle through here, if ES can pop the 6,000s. And Plot, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Still holding below that 50 EMA. 50 EMA is a giant wall right now. A giant wall. CL, NQ, or GC. Well, so far it looks like GC's kind of moving. CL's moving too, though. Well, actually, CL looks like it's probably moving the best. I don't know. What do we got? 3 ejection. I don't know. I mean, actually, NQ is actually pretty solid. Find a spot to get in long. I think you're fine. Break it! Break it! All right, guys. Got about a minute and a half. I think I'm going to get a decent sized candle here through the 60. Let's see, though. Do we get a decent sized candle? Does it go? Can you guys will it to go? Can ES hit the 6,004? Come on, Jamie. Get in there on the cash. No, I'm just kidding. Stick to the sim if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. I did that Friday. Some people were like, why are you on a sim? Because I've already made my money on everything else, and I don't plan on giving it back, right? Sim sometimes is the play. Now, what sucks is when you go to the sim and then you switch over to an actual account, and then the Sims won and the actual account play doesn't, right? And then that's what sucks. All right, ES is popping here. All right, here we go, guys. Here's the 50% of the gap. ES tapped the 6,004 there. So let's see how price reacts here to this level. Very key level, 50% of the gap as well. This is where we want to see the reaction. We want to see a pop on up into the 90 and then build some structure above 74 to continue higher. If we just straight reject here, then we're probably going to go back down. So let's kind of see what happens. What up? It's 00 Kevin. How you doing? Max knew he did. See, like, this is not what you want to see, right? So you can kind of fib this if you're a person who's like, you know what, I think it's going back down. Then you just target this in the opposite direction, right? You want to see the ES hold above 6,004. We really need to hold above 74 here. Build some structure to continue higher. You're out. Let's go, Yoji. Nice job. All right, guys. You ready for the giveaway? Let's go ahead and let's do it. We got... How many people are in the giveaway? We only have 66 people. 566.75. Well, here's the thing. I'm not ignoring it yet, Tech T, but what I'm saying is when you V-shape off sell side, right? Let's look at this. We have an obvious wick here, down here. So when we V-shape off sell side like that, like we did here, I mean, like, you know, like we did here, kind of like we did here, right? Like we did here. I mean, it's the exact same type of thing. Now, does that mean that we're going to make new highs? No. But what that means is we're probably going to go to the next obvious draw before going back down. So I'm thinking 911 probably would be the draw. So maybe from here we push into 911, maybe up to 50% of this wick. And then during New York, we kind of revisit this down here or something. You know, I'm just saying, just looking at the higher time frame here, when you V-shape off the sell side like that, it just... a lot of times it just means you're going to go up to some degree. So that's the only thing I'm really looking at. So as long as we hold this low, I think this is key. If we revisit this low, you're going to see a flush. We hold this low, we're going to continue up. So, explanation point, cash in the chat, guys. We're about to pull the trigger right now on the giveaway. Let's see. Yeah, I agree, Coho. All right, guys, I'm counting it down. 10, 9, we're going to end the giveaway here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sergio trying to beat the bell here. All right, entries are closed. Picking the winner, Mr. the Belka. Mr. the Belka, are you here? You have 3 minutes to show yourself. Mr. the Belka. Mr. the Belka is here. Congratulations. Mr. the Belka, send me an email at methodicalman@gmail.com. I need 2 things from you. Number 1, I need your email for Take Profit Trader, your email for your login. If you do not have one, create one. Number 2, I need you to send me a screenshot. Click on the screenshot up here at the YouTube. Click on that. Screenshot this showing me that you're logged in to Mr. the Belka account and send that to me in an email with the information for Take Profit Trader. If you don't know how to screenshot, or you can't do it, send the email now, and then I can verify you through the email that you use. RPG, you never win. Eventually you will. You bought Bitcoin with the prize that you won through Cash App? Let's go. Nice job. That's not your name, Andy? Yeah, I know. Surprisingly. No trading during news is only unfunded. Yes, Sergio. E-value, do whatever you want. Guys, this is not a bad short spot. Now, you know, again, tough call here. Really tough call. I mean, it's a pretty decent, it's pretty bearish reaction off that 50% level, right? 38 points. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. So, I mean, if it kind of pushes back up into like the 770 area, holds, you know, you can maybe short there. I'm not going to do it. But this is kind of what we talked about. If you hit the midpoint and you kind of reject, you know, like we said before, what do we say? If we hit the midpoint, we close above, we build structure above, we go higher. Conversely, we hit the midpoint, we reject, we build structure below, maybe we go back to 670s. Kind of see how price reacts. Same thing, see how price reacts in this area. We'll see. Captain Nemo is long. Long. Long could play too, who knows? We don't know. It's just an observation, right? All right, Mr. The Belka. Let me see. Let me get your email. The Belka. The Belka. All right. Mr. The Belka, what is the first letter of your email? The first letter in your email. I already believe it's you, but we're just going to take one more step to verify. Ding, 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 ding. All right, let's make sure it's Mr. The Belka. See, this is how I verify people. We use Streamlabs, and then you just get them to send you a message to verify the information. And it tells you it's the person that won. There you go. Easy peasy. See one of those 100-point down candles, you might, I don't know, Pun, if it'll be in a single candle, but you might. I think the short here makes a lot of sense, but the stop's a little too wide. All right, I need to send them, let's see, partners. I'm going to send them an email now. I will, Mr. The Belka, we will, I will send you in the email how to redeem the account once they send it to you. So once I get confirmation that they send it to you, I will send you in the email a link to a video that will show you how to redeem the account. Very easy to do. Now, whether or not they send it to you today, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know. But as soon as I get the confirmation, I will email you back and let you know. Short here does make sense to me, but I could maybe switch over to micros and take it. Maybe cover at the 710s, 712 area. You don't have to take it all the way to 670. You can maybe scale some out. Yeah, no worries, Mr. The Belka. Appreciate you being here. For those of you who did not win, My Funded Futures is still having a good sale right now. I think 25% off the Starter Plus and the Expert account. Use code MM. And take Profit Trader 30% off. No activation fee. No daily loss limit. Daily payouts. Use code MM. And then Apex, 80% off. Use code MYTH. Bulenox, 83% off. Code MM. 30% off of Tradeify. Code MM. Everything's MM except for Apex. So there you go. Well, Pawn, you can see kind of how it reacts in this area. You can see how it reacts right here. So I do think you might get some decent movement here in the next 12 minutes. We'll see. It does end tonight. Oh, yeah. Pass one, get one extra. I forgot about that, Yoji. Thank you. Thank you. So if you do pass an eval with My Funded Futures, you get a free eval if you sign up before tonight at midnight. I did forget all about that, Yoji. Appreciate you. Can she go? Good thing I didn't enter this trade because this thing's moving so slow. It'd have me over here biting my nails, you know, all nervous. ES is breaking through the 6,000. Head and shoulders here? Maybe. Ho, happy ho! Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. See what happens here in the next 12 seconds. Do we get a decent push down? I kind of feel like it might. There we go. New 5-minute candle right here. Holding the 50 for now. I don't know. I'm not used to trading this time of night. Is this typical movement? As far as like, I thought it would be a little more speedy, but not so much. Not so much right now. ES has put support 6,000. Yeah, it is there. NLT Luis, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You demand. Yeah, this is NQ. I know it doesn't say it back there, but it is. Should pick up a little bit in a few hours, Duke. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be willing to sit here for a few more hours. Probably won't be willing to sit here that long. We'll see. Holding below the 50 and the 50 EMA for now, though. ES did bounce right off that 6,000 level. Just waiting to see what happens here. Not really moving all that much right now. I think that next push below 50 probably gets us a little bit of movement quicker. Down into the 40 area there. Let's see. $9.30. Yeah. I usually jump on, like, if I trade at night, usually it's like 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. Max over here drinking a little water. I'm sure you guys can hear him. Having a little drink. He needs a sip to call out the next price. Yeah, to bark. Definitely looks like it's following MVTC's pattern. It might be. Little bounce there. Oof. I actually think this long here looks pretty good on gold. So you would go long now, stop to break even 34.01, and I would probably target something like that, 34.08. It is about an 8-point stop, which is relatively wide. There we go, getting the break to the downside here. What does Bitcoin look like? I don't know. Duke, I don't have it pulled up. Yoji, waiting for a response from the first payout request. Last week's holiday delayed expectations. But after Monday, I'll find out a ticket if no news. Okay, yeah. Let's see, Yoji. Hopefully you get back to you. All right, Floki, appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. All right, here we go, guys. Tank hard before market open. Bitcoin wants to test the 100K. It might. ES lost the 6,000 level. So this is kind of playing out just kind of how we outlined it there. I just didn't take the trade. You know, which is one of those things. I mean, like I've already made $300 on 2 accounts. There's no point in putting that money at risk. All right, Tech to you, man. There's no point in putting the money at risk there. Now it retook 100. Again, I mean, this is pretty simple stuff, right? It's just chart time. I mean, very, very simple. You're just using the fibs to see how we react to the 50% of certain levels, certain ranges. And how you react tells you a lot. I really didn't measure the ES. Let me look at the ES. I want to see. ES hit, well, no, it didn't quite hit OTE. Same thing on the ES there. Actually, I do think it might have tapped OTE to the tick there, potentially. Guys, we just need 10 more subscribers to hit 7,200. Can we do it? Let's go, Fernando Guzman. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Top of the hour coming up here in what, 2 minutes? A little pushback up here. If we do make new highs here, then, you know, maybe this is just giving us another opportunity to maybe short, to get a shorter stop. This gap, it doesn't look huge, but it is actually 10 points. So this could be interesting. Push back up to OT of this small range. So if we close below this, this would be kind of a confirmation setup for the short. It's about 9 points. You want to see us push through this on this candle or the next. You close below, stop would be, or stop to break even there. What up, Dale? What are you up to, bud? You expect the Nasdaq to open lower after the bombing and then trace back up? Well, that's what it did, yeah. The gap will fill. It might be. I did, John, at the very start of the session, where it would not let me place the order. It was very delayed. So, Bitcoin surging back up. Nasdaq will gap fill. Done for the day. Dale, how'd you do? I saw you've been going live over there. Oh. I'm up 342 on this one funded account and 360 on the TPT 150K evaluation. $1,000. Let's go. Nice job. Did you short or long? I'm assuming you long, Dale. I probably would have had a similar. Dale, I'm going to tell you, so frustrating, man. So I was looking at the 15-second break because I knew we were going to have volatility today. So I was looking at the 15-second break here, and I tried to put my order down here first because, you know, that one put in first. And it wouldn't let me put it there, so I didn't even try up here. But I had a 15-point stop, and it went... I was just going to go one mini. Went 65 points, so I for sure would have gotten 50 points, which would have been basically $1,000 with the trail stop. One mini. So, so frustrating. But, you know, with the Bulenox deal, it wouldn't let me place the order. I did get in late on the Take Private Trader eval and got the 350, but, you know, it's all right. It's quite all right, right? It happens. It happens. Not much you can do about it. Guys, we're only 7 subscribers away from 7,200. Let's do it. Dale, I need you to call your mama, call your grandmama, call your grandpa, your grandma, your brother, your sister, your cousin. Call everybody. Tell them to hit the subscribe button. Thank you. 346 off 3 micros on a long. Let's go, Allie. That's awesome. You set a time release order on Trade of 8 and then added in some. Nice. I don't know anything. You got me there, Dale. I don't know anything about that. Maxie, come on, man. What's wrong? Here, people want to see you. Let's show them a Maxie. Some people are in here. Oh, they probably don't know what's barking. They don't know what's barking. Tell them, Max, say, in 15 seconds, if this closes below that gap, it's a short trigger. It's a short trigger. Short trigger coming up. Stop to break even at 738. Man, I am tempted to take this. I am so tempted to take it. What do you think, Max? What do you think, bud? Do we take it or not? Woof, woof, says Amelia. Wolf back at her. Go on ahead. There's the trigger. This is going to work, guys. I'm 100% not in it, so you know it's going to work. This is going to bang for like 100 points. Dread doesn't think so. Dread's got a very short stop loss here. Very, very short. Stop to break even very quickly. But this is Max, everybody. Hello. Say, I am a Dotson. I am a wiener dog. He don't like to be picked up, by the way. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Duke, we're going back to the yellow line. Which one? This one up here? Maybe. But you're stopped to break even on this particular play, which would be 12 points down, I think. 10 points down. So to me, this is also a scale spot. So I think you could scale here some, target maybe the VWAP for a runner or 6, 7, 8. Let's see. The one below Duke? Yeah, maybe. It will fade all night now. It could, Coho. Midpoint of the daily range. I got you. This is an A+ setup here, guys. This is A+. I just don't like it for the time of the day. That's why I'm not 100% trusting it, but I do think it works. So stop to break even would be at 738.75, or if we create a swing and then move back below it. Let's see. Lahona Oliveros, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Guys, we're only 3 away from 7,200. Let's go. Who's going to be lucky number 7,200? If it was, I'm not even going to say that. I was going to say something. It would be funny to Dale, I know, and Sean, if Sean's in here, and maybe CT, but maybe not to everybody else. All right, stop to break even there, 749.25. You should have scaled there for 10 points. That's a W trade. Told you guys it's going to work 100% of the time when I don't take it. 100% of the time when I don't take it. So, I was going to make a Bonnie Blue reference, Dale. Dale knows who that is for sure. Lucky number 7,200. Oh. Want to see some expansion here in the next minute or two. Otherwise, probably just get stopped out on this. Bonnie Blue Waffle. We got to keep it PG in here now. PG! Entered with 6 micros. 4C. Let's go. Yeah, I would have taken it. I'm just already done for the day. There's no point in risking it, right? If you're done for the day, like, you're just done for the day. But, you know, we can tape read it with you guys and see how it plays out. Short from 759. Let's go, Lahona. That's a great entry. Triple witching messed things up. Yeah, Friday I was very careful. I did horrible on my evals. I think I blew 2 evals. And then I took a $400 winner on my fundeds. Call me Dale Drew Tate. All right, so probably stopped out there. But you should have scaled it this wick. It makes 100% sense to scale there. It makes a lot of sense to scale. Now, if this thing does push back up here and say it closes back above here, really needs to make a new high. It makes a new high, we're back off to the races. But holds, it might just retest this area and then continue to go down. Right now, we're kind of in that, you know, lower high, lower low, lower high. We kind of skipped it there, but that's kind of what we're in, that little pattern. A little chop it on the way down pattern. Made 500 tonight and locked in 3K payout. Let's go. I'd be done. I hate weeks. You know me. It's not even a question. Looking for 645s. Woof, that's aggressive. I mean, it could happen. I'll tell you why I do like that target. I'll show you this. So this is the 5-minute chart. I like targeting the bodies of the candle. So if I were looking for a short target, 648 would be where I would expect a bounce, you know, just based on the 5-minute chart. I like using the bodies of the candles for targets on the 5-minute. So somewhere right in there. Look at that monster wick. Guys, we need 3 more subscribers to get to 7,200. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. I should have made that a requirement for us to do the giveaway. We'd probably be there already. You think it will close higher? Looks like they're using a bounce. I mean, it might, Dread, right? This is just an idea. If we break this high, then all bets are off. Right now, I don't see anything that's telling me that we're going to break this high. You know, big rejection off the 50% mark, a retest of it, failure once again, a failed pivot here. I consider this a failed pivot. We attempted to make a new high, couldn't do it. So that second failed pivot there, you know, kind of is your first indicator that maybe we're going to get some sort of retracement. Now, to what degree? I don't know. We shall see. Reload Arithmetic Pro for your auto-renewed Fideus eval is going to calculate P&L with my matching side rule. Looking heavy again. I think so too, Pawn. Here's the thing, like, during this time of day, like, moving your stop to break even, it's really, you know, it's up to you. It's subjective, right? Based on my hard settings, my hard parameters for how I trade, I have to move the stop to break even, but you guys don't have to. The retest makes sense, right? There are certain models out there who actually get short on the retest instead of getting short on the candle close. So they would short the retest instead of the candle close. I don't trade it that way, but you know, there are people that do. Stop going break even so you don't have to. Stopping to break even. Yeah. I'm not short, Todd. I've already taken my trades for the day. I'm up on the 2 accounts I was willing to trade. I'm up 360 on one and 342 here on this one here. So I outlined the trade, but I did not take it. So these are the two accounts that I traded tonight. See, that's the thing, guys. You got to know when to walk away. Green, red, or break even, you got to be willing to just walk away. You're short 3 mics? Let's go. Yeah, Todd, that could be the play, too. A little failed breakdown, maybe of like the VWAP area, 710, maybe a 700 even touch. You know, maybe a 700 touch and a bounce, and then maybe it sweeps to 778 and goes back up. That's not the type of candle you want to see if you are short, though. I will say that. That is not a good candle if you're short. But if it hard rejects here, then it might be fine. Again, the way I would have played the short is exactly how I outlined it. I would have shorted this candle closure here at 749 and a quarter, and then I would have scaled and went stop to break even at 738. That's 10 points. That's a nice base hit. And then you're out. The position you got stopped out on the pushback up. That's exactly how I would have played the position, and I would be out already. Now, what does that mean for me? Well, it means I'm getting 10 points out of that move. It could drop 100 points. I can't care about that. I can't be concerned with that. You got to take your 10 points and be on your way. So I think we revisit those lows. It's messing around here, though. Yeah, Duke, it very well could be. It's all about, you know, how you trade, what's your model. Some people would put their stop here and just hold, right? Hold for 678, hold for, you know, 648, somewhere down in there. That might be the play too. I don't know. You could have just shorted once this reversed and you got this failed pivot here. You could have shorted here. Some people short the first red bar. I mean, it's just depends on how you trade. I mean, we did outline this before this happened. If you rewind the stream, we said 2 options. We visit the midway point, we build structure above, we go higher. Option number 2, we reject, we build structure below, we go lower. So it kind of went with option 2 there. Hasn't really pushed that much lower yet, but what is that, 65 points off the high? What is it? No, 55. 53 points off the high. Opportunities in there to take profit. You're in low enough leverage you can hold for a bit. Yeah, and that's the thing. You got to be in the trade correctly, right? With correct size. I wouldn't be. I would be in with a mini, which is very, very, you know, that's over leveraged. So, guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We will be streaming tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. for the New York session if you want to join us then. We will be trading all of our funded accounts at that point. Let me show you guys the funded accounts if you're new here. Some of you may not know. We do have 7 APEX. Well, we got 10 funded accounts with APEX, but currently only working on 7 of them. These 3, I probably will full port tomorrow. I do have 4 APEX accounts that are already passed. And then these are the other 7. So we're at 500 in profit on 3, basically. And then 1,200. And then 8, and 6 on the others. So I did bring these back from the dead here. They were down to like $150, $180 in drawdown. And we had a really good week last week. Made $2,000 on them. So we got them pumped back up a little bit now. 2 micros Lahona, yeah, that's a good size. But I do think that's going to go ahead and do it for me, guys. I think I'm going to call it right there. I'm not going to stay on super long tonight. Guys, we need one more sub before I go. Hey, let's go. We got 7,200. Jocko, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I think hitting 7,200 is a good sign to sign off. But we'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. If you guys want to support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe. Use all the links down below in the description or the about section of the video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.